Stack DOP. Make sure USD got them NFTs.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Chris, coming at you live with NFT City podcast. I got my boy Dom,
Yo, yo, NFT City, what up?
uh, audios and visuals guy Yati Yati,
What's up, guys?
and our guest Miguelito.
Yo, what's good?
Damn,
All right, cool.
episode two, episode two.
Yeah, man, making this
Sure,
happen.
let's get it.
Yeah, man. So yeah, just to kind of fill you guys in, Top Shot actually just released some news about an upcoming drop about Rising Stars Challenge, and yeah, we wanted to just kind of walk you guys through it in terms of what it consists of, who's gonna be on it, because we definitely got a lot to say about it. So, Dom, maybe you could start us off.
Facts, facts. Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I uh I was getting itchy, bro. We haven't gotten any news from Top Shot in a few days. I think the last pack drop was like, damn, a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. I've been itchy, man. So today we got some exciting news. And yeah, actually, it looks like we're gonna get a pack drop this weekend. Looks like it's slated for March 7th. Actually, there's rumors that there's gonna be a few packs, um, but only one is confirmed right now, which is Rising Stars. And they released a blog post here. Let me scroll down a little bit. I think yeah, I think the only takeaways here is that it's uh it's gonna be 20 unique moments. Um, so 10 moments from one from each player from the USA team, and then 10 moments, one from each player from the world team. Um, and yeah, you know, I have no speculation on how many packs there's gonna be, but yeah, anyone want to take a guess? Like, so there's 20 moments, 20 unique moments, and if it's anything like Cool Cats, each pack will have one of those moments. So we're probably looking at like 20K, right?
20K minted
20K. I mean, that
of
sounds
each
low,
moment?
right? Uh, 20K packs. Wait, yeah, no, that's 20 each. If there's 20 each, which I think, man. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe they go 10K
yeah,
LEs, and so that's
yeah.
200,000 packs.
Honestly, man, I mean, we're talking about just some background on the Rising Star game, right? Again, it's supposed to be a game like usually during All Star Weekend, and it consists of freshmen and sophomore NBA players, right? They try to split them up into, like Dom was saying, 10 people from the US, 10 people from everywhere else, basically, and that's what they call them, the world team. Man, we're talking about the 20 hottest players right now that are under like probably 23 or something. So I think they're gonna be actually probably more rare than we think, fellas. I mean,
Wait,
we
so
already we already seen how it's kind of already been with like LaMelo and all these other moments where they're like 4,000 at least. I think they're trying to keep them low key with these two, man.
damn, honestly, bro, I don't think so. I think they might, bring it up because we know how tight people get. Like 4K, like if they try to do 4K right now, especially with like a special pack, ain't nobody getting. We know that they tried the base sets with 5K, and I know we're gonna touch on this a little later, but they tried 5K base as a stress test, and we know that over like 95%, it was it was like 200,000 in the line, only 5,000 got them. We're talking 95% of people didn't get it. I don't think they're gonna go that route. If I had to guess, they might do 10K, and we could come back to this section right here. Timestamp this. I say 10K of each, and then they'll do a drop of 200K. So 200K pack drop.
Okay. 200K. So
Um,
that's your guess right now, 200K.
yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with
All
that.
right. All right. I'm sticking to my original statement, man. I honestly think it's gonna be a low key one, maybe 50K.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think the idea is that we're talking about the young cards, right? And young moments. So they're definitely. I feel like they're trying to. Again, I feel like a lot of this whole Top Shot hype is a lot. It surrounds around like how scarce it is, and these are definitely the ones that you don't want to be spreading too much around in the marketplace. But let's see what you think, Miguelito.
I think regardless, like you said, they're all rookies and they're gonna be valuable. So it's a
Yeah, yeah,
buy.
right.
As soon as any of them hit the marketplace, my Dapper account is loaded. So I'm just ready, bro.
Yo,
Facts, yeah,
facts,
word. Yo,
facts.
let's go through this list real quick though. You know, I'm curious to like. I mean, I have an idea who's on it, but you know, they what Top Shot did here, what was pretty cool is they even described the moment to you a little bit, right? So, you know, they got Lamelo, obviously the first one they're gonna put.
Uh,
Um,
Ball, yeah, that one's gonna sell, obviously.
yeah, they got Edwards, and it's not just any Edwards moment. It's that dunk that he got on that kid from the Raptors.
I think Coquita,
Yikes.
Miggy, I think you mentioned it. I think you were the first one to call it too. As soon as we posted that moment in the chat, you was like dunk of the year, and then
Oh yeah,
Twitter
that
started saying,
Anthony Edwards one.
"Yeah,
Yeah, that was crazy.
oh my God, he slaughtered that man."
You know, the crazy part of that play is it shows him stepping out of bounds. So it's like that's just one of those
Mm.
kind of tidbits. I don't know
Oh, for real
how
though?
well, yeah, he steps out of bounds in that play, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn,
Uh,
And
that takes away from it a little bit. But you know what it is, bro? I feel like basketball's a little bit like that, right? Where you know they said it before that Harden's double step back was a little. Sometimes he'd be traveling with it, you know, and that I mean that's what highlights are. You know, sometimes they take that little extra step, and that's how you end up catching the defender off guard. So I mean, either way, it doesn't take away from being the moment of the year for sure.
and
yeah,
B just had one of those double step backs. I think I
Oh
just
yeah,
saw it
yeah,
recently.
yeah.
I
Oh
saw that
man,
one. I was actually watching the game when it happened,
really?
and that move was really like it really stunned me. Like to see his growth, it was really been crazy.
Playing like he's playing with so much more confidence. Like he's almost playing. I don't want to say a guard, right? But Embiid was more stiff now. You can tell he's having fun. There's something to that Philly team this year. I see,
Yeah.
man. I see.
Actually, uh, just to go back to what you said, Miki. Yeah, for those who missed episode one, make sure you go back and listen to that one. It was heat. But one of the points we made during that episode was that, like, we were trying to explain, like, what gives these moments value. Why would anyone hold any of these when you can find them on YouTube? Well, one of the big reasons is that you can actually, if you're a basketball fan, you can remember, like, you remember that actual game and where you were and how excited you were with all that. So owning that moment that you actually recall, it does a little bit of nostalgia to yourself. So,
Yeah, I mean that kid from the Raptors is definitely gonna remember that moment. I'll tell you that much.
oh,
Yeah. And so for I'm bro, by the way, if you're hearing this, if you ever do, man, I'm so sorry, bro. Like I don't know your name. I'm sure you'll dunk on any of us in this chat, but
we
but you know what I'm saying, bro. Like,
he'll take our ankles home.
yeah, bro. But yo, he got you. So.
All right, so we got Lamelo, Anthony Edwards. What else we got on here? Of
Yeah,
course,
Hadley.
Halliburton.
got Hero,
Ooh,
Morant.
Hero was Self Morant, obviously. Yeah, a few others.
I mean, we're forgetting Zion, a few others if he falls in that category.
MPJ, um, Wiseman. Yeah,
Nah, but
those.
there's one person, bro, that I mean, even before they announced his blog post, that I knew that even make it to the Rising Star game, we gotta talk about. Yo, how dare
Mm.
they do my man Emmanuel quickly like that, bro? Like I understand, I'm a Knicks fan. I might be biased. But just today, they said Emmanuel Quickly is a top three rookie in the NBA today, bro. Today they announced it. And he's not good enough for a Rising Star game?
Yo,
Put some respect, bro.
I heard you had a
five.
theory about that.
Yeah, I do, bro. I do. And you'll hear this, right? So the NBA, right, clearly has something against Emmanuel Quickly for not putting him on the Rising Star game. But if you also notice, Top Shot hasn't released the moment of Emmanuel Quigley.
Mm.
What if the NBA and Top Shot are working together and they said, you know what? Let's hold him back from being in the Rising Star game, because if they had put him in, we would have a moment coming out this weekend. But now it's only built more hype around him. When the day we finally get a moment from him, it's gonna be big, bro.
Damn.
What y'all think?
I mean, you ain't reaching. Tell you that. I think. You know what? You know what's funny, bro? I was reading the general Top Shot Discord, and one of the lead developers that gets on to answer a question once in a while in office hours,
Yeah.
uh, he mentioned that he's a big Knicks fan, and he said that he's the one moment he's most excited about is getting the Quickly moment out.
Oh man,
He
I'm
didn't want to
excited,
say
bro.
which moment though, but so I think it's confirmed we're getting Quickly. Just it's a matter of when.
Would it be a 3
Mm.
or a
Yo,
floater?
ooh, gotta be a floater.
If it's a floater, it's going for the high, regardless. Like you just
No, bro, yeah, his floater game was crazy, bro. So I mean, it could be the floater, but lately, yeah, he's been hitting people with step backs, bro. So I don't know, man. Like he had somebody dancing once, and I actually didn't get enough hype. He literally dropped somebody the other day, bro.
I seen
So I
that.
mean, yeah. So yeah, either way, man. Like yo, NBA, y'all foul for this. Like for real, like this kid clearly puts in work. And he deserves it. I mean, I no disrespect to those who made it. You know, my boy RJ, well deserved. But yeah, there's definitely somebody on this list that did not deserve it. Like there's people on this list right now that are hurt.
But I
Manu
haven't
quickly has
seen.
played every game.
Yeah, I haven't seen one Stanley Johnson play highlight. Nothing. No
Compazzo's
disrespect.
eye, Luguent's eye, you know, respect him.
I don't
Hey
know.
yo, bro, who's this? Bueno.
It would
Michael Mulder, bro.
Um.
Yo.
Yeah.
Like
Actually,
yeah. Just to touch on that real quick. I heard that it's supposed to be a balance of freshmen and sophomores. So I guess I get it. There's a lot of freshman competition, especially at the guard position. But I mean, bro, like you can't put make one of these play like run three guards or something. You know? Like it don't matter.
is
Figure it
he from
out.
the States?
is
Is he from like
Who
the
IQ?
States? Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Jamie? Look that up. Emmanuel Quickly.
Man, quickly. All I know is that his mom played college ball.
He
Yeah,
looked
I heard
he
about
looked
that.
like he from like like I don't
Utah?
know, Jamaica. Nah, I mean like he comes from which I think. Hold on,
You
I'm trying to
talking
look
about
it
like
up now.
ethnicity, like
Like
country?
yeah, his ethnicity says
Like
he's
Barbados?
American. Yeah, like a Barbados.
Yeah, maybe he's a Caribbean brother, just like us, man. Hopefully,
Like
make me
my
like
guy
even
Clarky.
I'm trying to recruit him and shit.
Hey,
yeah, right.
He's
Clarky
Dominican.
is in this as well.
He's Dominican, bro. I got
Imagine, bro, plot twist.
it.
That would be fire. Um, but yo, like kind of going back to the Rising Star thing. So yeah, like we were saying, challenge. Definitely getting. I'm excited about just purchasing one. But well, yo, actually, damn, you pulled it up. Odete. Let's see what we got here. Yo, Jamie, you got your run for your money, bro. We got Odete here.
Do the wiki. Is it
Yeah,
wiki
right.
on there? Can't see it.
American professional basketball player.
Yeah, it shows American. It's all good. It's all good.
He
New
got
York,
You know
New
what?
York, New York. Look,
And
nah,
what?
no way. I would have heard
yes.
about that.
Scroll down, look. No?
Nah,
Oh, current team.
Nah, yeah, he's not from New York. But
he's born in
either
Maryland.
way, future
Oh
go for the
yeah,
Knicks.
MD.
yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm not mad that he missed Rising, whatever, bro, because he'll be in the All Star game next year. So
Facts. Yeah, bro, it's a chip on his shoulder, bro. I mean, the same thing happened to RJ, right? They snubbed him out of the all rookies or something last year. Mind you, he was like top five in like a ton of categories, but yeah, bro. IQ looks at the type of kid that he's gonna get better from this. You know what? He needs a rest because he's playing so goddamn well, bro. So good for
IQ
you,
is
bro.
from Maryland.
From
yeah,
Maryland. Okay.
Yeah.
yo, quickly probably shooting in the gym right now, bro.
That's what I'm
Shooting.
saying, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. He's here, bro.
All right, so out of the moments that we do have, which one y'all think? Any guesses? Which one goes for the most? Which one's a dub? I'm
Anthony
thinking
Edwards, number one.
Anthony Edwards number one, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, bro.
Um,
Um,
if you haven't seen, I know most of you can't see the moments because Top Shot doesn't actually have them up. But if you follow us on Twitter, NFT City, go check the pinned post. There's a thread there with top 10 moments or so, and the YouTube video. We found the actual moments on YouTube, and we linked them for y'all. So yeah, go check them out. Obviously, we know Anthony Edwards dunk probably number one. Um, the jaw is actually pretty cool too. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's almost like a and one. He tries to get a foul, shoots a three like wildly, and then
oh
all
yeah,
all
yeah, yeah,
net,
yeah.
all net.
Oh yeah, it's like I think Fred Van Vliet had one of those.
I think it was
Well,
Lowry, right?
oh Lowry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Something crazy
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
that's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
where they
that
just
was a
chuck
funny
it.
shot.
Oh, and Campazzo. You know what? I actually thought that they were gonna put the Campazzo pass near Kuzma's face,
Oh,
but
that would have been a good one, bro.
that was it.
That
But they
was
didn't.
beautiful. That was a
Yeah, that was
dunk.
a good highlight against the Lakers. Yeah,
Yeah, bro. But it looks like it wasn't. It's like a
against
layup, and
against our best
I
star
mean,
by
yeah,
as well.
I'm feeling good about that RJ one, bro. Because that was a it was a if when you guys get the chance to see it, it summarizes the Knicks in one little moment, bro. Because
scramble.
it was a scramble, just straight up grit on defense, and then he gets the nice little pass to RJ on the fast break. It was dope. It was real dope, man. I'm excited, bro. For some of these other ones, bro, especially that IQ one when we finally get it.
Yeah, so basically we got hands down Edwards at the one, and then the rest is fighting for second. I'm excited to see them though in the actual moment.
Facts.
Um, yeah. What
Cool.
you think, Chris? I think you had a question, right? We were
Yeah, I
talking
was saying,
earlier. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, just to kind of finish our thoughts here on the Rising Star game, like, so I don't know if you guys heard, but this year that they won't have the game at the All Star weekend. They instead what they did was they just made the list of who would be on the roster, just to kind of guess to congratulate the players that deserve it. But it still kind of leaves me wondering, like, who would have won? What do you guys think?
Mm. Oh, US, right?
Yeah, U.S. No, probably by like 50. No, like to be honest, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
even
crazy.
funny.
U.S. seems OD.
Oh, Melo, the real Melo, hero,
Yo,
rising,
put some
Dang, what's good
respect,
with
bro.
this?
Hold up, bro. Whoa.
You about to not get featured till episode 8 or something.
Yeah, word. You wilding right now. Listen, bro, LaMelo's nasty, but he's still not mellow to me, bro. We know who the real Melo is, bro. Again, LaMelo, good shit. Yo, we love you,
yeah,
bro. We just gotta baby steps, you know what I'm saying? When Melo retires, then you can take his name. But so we all agree, US. I mean, even I like again, Arj is on the other team, but his supporting cast is not gonna do it, bro. Dort can't guard the whole team, bro. So
yeah. Like the whole other U.S. team was like Harden. Maybe Dort would have a chance, but no way.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
freaking Ja lobbing it to MPJ, MPJ lobbing it to Zion, bro. Like all in one play. Yikes, bro. Cool. But something that I wanted to also ask you guys, right? Just kind of going back to the pack drops, right? Because Dom, you earlier you were saying that you think that this is gonna be like a big drop of packs, but
Mm.
something that's been kind of not bothering me, but just like kind of bringing some curiosity to me is how long do you guys think we're gonna keep seeing these 5K stress tests? Do you think this is how it's gonna be moving forward? They're still in beta, right? So maybe they'd rather take this approach than do like 50 at a time. What do you guys think?
To be honest, I don't give a fuck. I just want them to increase it. That's all I care about. And please, please do.
Yeah, we need a
Man.
higher count. Facts.
Yeah, seriously, bro. I mean, last drop was it 200K? 200K users plus. I mean, they keep doing 5K. We're never gonna get one, bro.
And you can only imagine that more people have signed up since then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So it might be 250 by the time this one drops this weekend. So yeah, I I mean, my question on that is like, how long you got to stress test for? You know what I mean? We know this is beta, and there's a lot of growing pains, especially with how quickly it's growing. But it seems like if you're gonna do a stress test, it's been like the last few has been 5K. I'm wondering, when they're gonna push that up. Uh, just do a 10K stress test. Mm,
Yeah, bro.
just
No, for sure. No, exactly. Like I feel like, I don't know if it was one of you guys, but somebody had mentioned that they're breaking it. So rather than doing 50K at once, right? Where I feel like, from the drops that I've had, I've been lucky enough to get into 50K. Obviously, it didn't matter because the pack drop was for 5K. But from what I've heard, it's almost like they're deciding to take this approach because they rather do a few 5K drops during the week rather than one large one that doesn't go very well. Um, because another thing to keep in mind is that you stay on the queue for a very long time with those 50K drops, bro. You know what I mean? For 5K, I mean, that's done in like 30 minutes, maybe less,
Yeah,
right?
I
But
mean,
the other, yeah.
almost off rip, you know that you didn't get it, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. You could be optimistic. Obviously, I usually stay on just, I don't know, for my own dreams, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, exactly. But for the other ones, for the 50K ones, you could be on that line for 3 hours, bro, easily. So yeah, man. I mean, I hope that do eventually improve that, but I get it. The growing pains of being in beta. Let's just hope that we can get some packs soon, especially the one we just spoke about, because as literally like the moments that we all been kind of fiending for. So
Real quick, did we all get to pre-order pack?
Yeah.
yeah, I was able to get one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was literally in line. I kid you not, from 1 p.m. Eastern time to probably like 4:30.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I lost track of time. I
Yeah,
think I got off
4:30.
like at 7 p.m. to be honest.
Yo, bro, that's wild. Yeah, and I know people that got like missed their turn because they were on it for so long and would try to get back on it. And so,
Oh, that happened to Joan. Well,
yeah, man.
for those that maybe are new or haven't joined yet, just recently they did try to switch things up a bit. They have been releasing like 5K packs as we talked about. Uh, and what that just means is they release a pack and there's only 5,000 of them, but you got 200,000 people trying to buy them. And yeah, there's been a lot of frustration over the last few weeks because people can't get packs. And they switched it up. They released the base set, Series 2 release 21, and this was a pre-order pack. Basically, they just gave everybody a number. Anybody that logged in during that window on that day, it was probably like a 3-hour window, right? That you had, something like that. You
Yeah, 3, 4, maybe around there for
had
sure.
three, yeah,
Pretty good,
three,
good enough time for you
yeah,
to
yeah.
really secure a spot. To be honest.
Yeah, facts. And yeah, you just kind of stood in line, got a number, and then once your number came up, you paid your fee. You bought the pack, and in your collection, you'll have the pack, but you can't open it. It's just kind of like they're working out how many moments they gotta print and all that.
That was an
Mm.
interesting part too. We had to pay for it.
Yeah,
That was funny. So imagine 200K was it?
Yeah,
uh,
at least around 200K people. Yeah, something like
At
that.
what price point? 9?
Yeah, I think it was like $9. Yeah, yeah,
Let
yeah.
me do the math, man. That's crazy.
It's a lot of money, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot of money, bro.
yeah. So this one was the largest pack drop we've seen, and like you mentioned, Chris, the first thing that comes to mind is that it wasn't, it's not scalable. The way that they have it set up right now, it's not scalable. I don't think, unless they can somehow have Dapper process like 10x more transactions uh per minute or whatever. Because yeah, some people were there, like you said, most of the day, right? Looking at your
No,
phone,
no,
just waiting for
no,
the news.
exactly, bro. I mean, I was almost so careful about it because I actually had plans that day, bro.
Wow.
And I was just telling the fam, I was like, yo, guys, I gotta stay to just till I get this pack drop. Because one, I didn't think about doing it from my phone because I don't know, man. You know, like when you move from one location to another, you could lose service, especially if you're driving. I didn't want to risk it, bro. I wanted a pack. And I mean, so it's now that I'm saying this out loud, it just makes me think maybe they are onto something by doing the 5K drops. You know, it's unfortunate, right? Because your chances of getting one are super low. But yeah, man, I mean, keeping somebody in the line for hours, I get it, man. I almost see why they're trying to stir away from that. And so I mean, yeah, ideally if they can increase the speed of how fast those transactions work, I mean, that would be awesome. But
That's where it's at, bro. I think
yeah,
that's the only way to do it, because you also don't want to keep doing 5K. It just frustrates the whole. I mean,
yeah,
listen,
seriously, yeah,
yeah, over the last few days, I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure you guys are on the same boat. Like, Top Shot kind of, it was kind of slowing down. You kind of didn't want to, I wasn't checking my Top Shot that much. I think I
yeah,
went most of the week without checking it, most of last week, aside from the pre-order pack.
yeah,
And yeah,
exactly. You're kind of
it's
keeping an eye on your
exciting.
places.
Yeah, it's exciting when things are happening, when new moments are dropping and challenges are up. But you know, aside from that, if not much is happening, you kind of things kind of slow down. So yeah, I'm hoping that yeah, and I think they'll, I think they'll achieve it, man. I think they'll figure it out exactly how it is. It just takes, I know it takes time, but yeah, it's yeah, we want packs. Dapper, Top Shot,
Exactly.
please. Flow,
Well,
Roham,
It's our daily
send me
fixing,
packs.
our weekly fixing.
speaking of Rohan, maybe we could maybe at the end you could pull up and show the news, man. I mean, and so by the way, guys, as Dom had mentioned earlier, we have a Twitter account you guys can follow at NFT City. And it seems that one of the founders of Dapper Labs slash Top Shop is now following us. Super exciting. Baby steps though, you know. Hopefully we can keep growing alongside you guys.
Roham, baby. CEO
Facts.
coming
First
up,
W,
coming up.
fellas. First W.
All, all I
Um,
all I gotta say is, if Roham, Dapper CEO, is following us, you probably should too. That's what I'm saying.
Facts. I can't
I heard
argue with
about
that, bro.
that article that dropped on him.
What you said, Miggy?
Yeah, I heard about that article that dropped on
Ooh.
Yeah, you lost me. What you talking about?
him.
Oh, this guy, Ryan. I
Oh,
think
I
I know
think,
this.
yeah, he's out here respond. Actually, Roham has responded to the guy on Twitter too. But I think we're gonna save that for next episode, because that I don't even have all the details. But there's some guy going off that he wants that his moments back or his money back, something like that. Yeah, but we want to report truth, and so we need to get the whole story down before we go down that road, I think.
For
But
sure, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
actually,
actually, yeah, sorry to cut you off, man. You go right ahead.
yeah. No, I was just gonna move on, unless you want to touch on that.
Yeah, actually, so just to let you guys know, I also so obviously like all of you, you're probably wondering how do you, you know, can how do you start with withdrawing funds from Top Shop? I actually started the process. I'll fill you guys in on my journey as I go. So far, I just did my identity check and stuff like that. But if I have any updates as we go, I'll be sure to let you guys know.
You remember the day? Was it today?
I did it today. I did it this morning, and it took me probably, yeah, after I sent my ID, it took me like a few minutes to get an email saying it was approved. So, yeah, let's
Uh,
see, man. Let's see how it goes, bro. Because I mean, I had definitely heard different stories where some people took a few days. Let's see.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so that's cool to track it today, March 4th, or March 3rd. You submitted KYC and approved. Let's see how long that usually takes. Because I don't actually remember when I did it, but I did it maybe 2 weeks back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
No, definitely something worth keeping track of for sure,
yeah, we'll
bro.
keep you updated. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I didn't have any other topics to touch on. To be honest, I think we got a lot of exciting news. Um. I did want to get a gauge what the what's everybody's overall feeling on Top Shot right now. Um. I just want to say that Top Shot is one of the most exciting things that like I've gotten into over the past maybe year and a half or so. Like it's been a minute since I got like excited about something.
Yeah.
Um and NFTs make sense to me 100%, but this is the first one that hits close to home. Like no offense to crypto kitties and crypto punks and you know all those things, but like
Yeah, yeah.
ball's life, bro. So
No, for
yeah,
sure, bro.
it's
Um,
exciting to own a moment.
no, no, exactly, man. Like I remember when you first introduced it to us, at first you can kind of be like, yeah, what the hell is this dude talking about, right? But as you kind of start reading up a little bit more
Wait,
about it,
is
and
that for real, bro? Did that?
for like a second, bro, for like a second, right? So,
Yeah.
all right. So for the audience, by the way, Dom is like one of the smart dudes in the group, right? So when he immediately presents something to you, you're kind of like, okay, cool. There's some truth to this, right? But I gotta be a little skeptical, bro. And yeah, bro, it didn't take long for me to get convinced. It took me like a few minutes, to be honest with you.
Nice.
But it was dope. But I also like had to educate myself a little bit more, right? Because then you like to really appreciate this. I felt like I had to learn more about like blockchain, right? Which is
Mhm.
really like the key part that makes us all kind of come together and make it what it is, right? Otherwise, it could kind of just be this whole thing where people are just duplicating cards and we're getting the whole truth to the whole thing just kind of falls apart. But yeah, like I think, yeah, Top Chef's definitely kind of slowed down a bit within the last week. But again, man, like it's still been getting a lot of hype around the ESPN, the NBA. So I think there's gonna be a huge catalyst coming soon, just kind of like the last few that we've seen. So I'm patient, man. I'm here for the journey.
Diamond hands.
Yeah, exactly. Diamond hands.
Thanks. Um, I think what's good with you, bro? I know you're doing all the technicals, but you could share your opinion, bro. I see you have a nice little account over there. I checked you out on Evaluate Market, bro. You got some nice ROI.
I mean, you put us on, so I'm just trying to follow the lead, right? And be a part of the journey and learn and enjoy basketball. There's nothing better than watching the highlights. And the fact that I can own it, I think that's fire. And that whole thing of owning something, that's the whole psychology. It's what's making this whole NFT thing happen. So I love that. I love that whole psychology part of the NFT.
Almost sounded like Brian there, like the intro song, bro. I love it, bro. NFTs.
Yo, but how yeah, I'm always thinking this. It always comes to mind. I'm sometimes I'm in love with what Top Shot is doing. I love the moments and all that. But there's always the skeptical red in me that's saying like, "Yo, what if this is just a fad? What if it's just temporary?" Yeah, any of y'all get that same feeling?
I mean, just to reflect back, remember when we had that, how we think back to that first crypto rush that we were a part of in 2017,
Mm.
where
All,
shit
all,
is,
all season, right?
yeah, where shit
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
it was blasting holidays. I think it was like November,
Yeah.
but it died down. And in hindsight, we look back at it, and now that we see another wave of all season, I think you mentioned, that could have been all returns, like
Hmm.
tenfold. So it's probably the same thing, you know. Once people think like that, they leave, they sell. That's better for us. We buy the dip, you know. That's all that matters.
For sure, bro. See, you got your head in the right place, man. Because I was thinking the same thing, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, 4 years was a long time, right, for it to kind of pick back up. But actually, somebody had tweeted about this. Gary V. You guys probably heard about him. He said it. 97% of NFT projects will probably fail, but it's gonna be some of those hidden gems that are really gonna be the ones to thrive years from now. And and yeah, bro, I think Top Shop has a great foundation, especially having the NBA behind them, backing them up. So let's see, bro. If NFTs are gonna be the future, and there's gonna be a bunch of them that aren't gonna survive, I'm glad that we're sticking to the one that at least I feel pretty confident will survive the hype. And like me said, that's it. You guys want to back out, man? I'll buy those Obies for the dollar, man. It's cool. I'll jump in.
Corner of the market.
Yeah, word. It's the same fit. The thing that gets me tight is that, yeah, it's like every market. It has its ups and downs. There's exuberance and there's like bear markets. Um, Clearly we're still in bull market. Like this is still getting so much hype. Um, and the first thing that I always tell that the first thing that always hits you is like, damn. As soon as you see this run up, you're like, damn, I should have bought more. And
Yeah.
this, yeah, bro, this is so emotional. There's so many emotions that run through this thing. It's the emotions of owning the moments, the emotions of, damn, did I sell too early? Damn, did I not buy enough? Damn, is this dying while it's blowing up? So yeah, it's a good comparison you made there, Mickey. Taking it back to alt season, where cryptocurrencies were wilding in 2017 into 18, because this is a market exactly just like anything else. Now, I also agree with you, Chris, that most of these projects will fail, but I have high confidence that something like Top Shot can continue to flourish. It'll obviously go through a bear market itself, but to come back, um, yeah, but that's nothing like owning NBA moments, man. The crypto kitties, you could say that to me is more like it's like a niche. If you're into Ethereum, they were like the first NFTs. They were, so like it has a market obviously, and it has history, but you know will people like us get into it? Will new people get into it? No. If one of those cats is worth like 30 ETH, which is probably like $30,000 and
Yeah.
$50,000, like, are you really gonna buy a cat? No.
Nah, bro, those cats are fire though, bro. Like,
Listen, don't get me wrong, they are, but is it like a LeBron James step back three or no look three? You know what I mean? Is it that? Nah, bro. You know what I mean?
true.
It,
That's
it
true.
doesn't have the tie to real life. At least
Can,
this has
can
that
can
tie.
LeBron James be like a Megazord cat? I don't think so. So listen, bro. Now I feel you though. I definitely hear you out. I'm just messing with you. Um, I feel, yeah, Top Shop definitely has like its own kind of like added value. It's definitely interesting to see where like this is kind of where this is gonna go, bro. Because Top Shop is one of those things that we're super interested, but I feel like this whole NFT thing creates so many doors, bro. And I'm like I heard there's gonna be like a Dr. Seuss one coming out soon or something like that. Like I don't know what Dr. Seuss moment I want to get, bro.
Green eggs and ham.
You stupid.
Whatever that one is.
And just to add to that, I think NBA is like that perfect market for NFT to really see how far it can go because NBA and just NBA in general touches a lot of people. So to add collectors to that, just people that had the nostalgic card collection. This is a new form, new way of doing so. Then
Mm-hmm.
we have the avid basketball enthusiasts, and we have the players themselves because they can look at their own highlights and own it themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. CJ tweeted about that today or something like that. He was like, I want to create my own moments. It's gonna like incentivize. I mean, obviously, NBA players are highlight reels regardless. But imagine now some of these guys are gonna be like, you know what? Let me top shot this. And then you see Dame just hit like a logo shot on somebody. Yeah, that would be dope, man.
And to add a bigger stamp of approval, this is how NBA announced their Rising Stars collection through NBA Top Shop.
Oh yeah.
I'm not too sure we forgot to mention
Damn.
that, or if you added that in the beginning, but this is just a bigger stamp of approval
I
for the
didn't.
Bull Run.
So actually, bro,
Crazy.
yeah, great point, bro. This is exactly, damn, I kind of had that in my head as we were talking, prior to starting the episode. But yeah, bro, this is, I, I was a bit worried this morning. I was thinking to myself, when are we gonna see? And I'm sure we all were thinking the same. When are we gonna see the NBA, shed some light? Throw a little, sneak in Top Shot into one of their commercials or something, or throw it out there. And we weren't seeing it. Like first we saw Mark Cuban do like a Luca highlight with like some of the Top Shot like you know uh aesthetics kind of thing. But we need the NBA to get into this. You know what I mean? Like if you the NBA puts on, gets on this, then it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even though
for
there's
sure.
licensing on it. And look, bro, like beautiful timing. When some people were feeling like, yo, no new packs, man, is this really, is this just a fad? Then they hit us with like a beautiful kind of like it's not a partnership, but like a beautiful way to include Top Shot into the NBA. It's like, hey, listen, we know there's not gonna be a Rising Stars game, but we got this thing popping off right now. NFTs are popping off. Uh, Top Shot's popping off, and then they just tied it together. They announced the the players are gonna be in there through Top Shot. I think that, bro, that legitimizes all of this. So yeah, this is uh this is one
Yeah,
of the
bro.
moments we were waiting for. I'm glad it happened this way, and I'm also glad packs are coming. It's an exciting
Nah,
time
for
to
sure,
look
bro.
forward to.
For sure, man. You know what, man, fellas? I'm happy we're doing this podcast too, man. You know what I'm saying? And for those who are listening, yo, don't forget to like, subscribe on YouTube. We're on Twitter now. We're still working out the kinks, right? So we're trying to work on, we're gonna be on Spotify as well. So we'll add all of that in the description. So again, please be sure to follow us, show some love, tell your friends. You know, we're doing this. So
NFT City on all platforms. We're on Spotify, right, Chris?
yeah. We got on Spotify today.
We're on
So
Spotify,
Yeah, look for us on
iTunes,
Anchor. We're there too.
Anchor, goddamn YouTube. Yo, website coming soon.
yeah, but
So
we
yeah,
got to keep that one low key, though. We got to keep that one low key.
Yeah,
We got our dad Steven working on that. Hayes.
facts.
Drop it whenever the fuck we feel
M-
like.
Facts.
Maybe he'll show up episode 3.
Let's
Yeah,
see. I mean, we can come out to get him to come out the coding shadows.
facts.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to obviously shout out to Top Shot, but shout out to Roham. Pretty cool that you followed us back on Twitter. And yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
Appreciate you.